Hello and welcome. Do you know who is number one e-commerce platform on planet Earth? Yes, it's Amazon. Amazon having 315 million users worldwide. And to run this entire platform, they must have backend system like database management system. And do you know which database management system Amazon is using? Yes, it's Amazon Aurora. And in this video, we are going to talk about Aurora's 8 unique features. So let's start.
Hello and welcome. I hope you are enjoying our AWS series. We have big plan to add Azure series, even videos for each and every DevOps technologies. But for this, we want some support from you guys. You can support us by only doing 2 things. First, subscribe to this channel. And yes, only subscribe to this channel if you are thinking that these videos is actually giving you some values. It will help you to pass any AWS exam like AWS Cloud Practitioner, Solution Architect Associate, or even Solution Architect Professional. Second thing is, share these videos with other IT professionals. Learning process is actually not expensive. If you are getting better or proper instructor or a mentor, it will really help you to develop your skill. If you are thinking that we are providing you a proper right path to improve your skill, your friends also deserve this, right? And for this, you have to share this channel videos with them. So, I am just requesting you to do these 2 tasks for me. 1, subscribe to our channel and share with other IT professionals. Thank you. Now you can continue your video.
First of all, we are going to start with introduction. Amazon Aurora is a relational database service offered by AWS built for the cloud. If you are going to your Amazon RDS console, here we have all this database management system, and the first is Aurora. All these other database management systems are actually developed for on-premises infrastructure, but now we are running them into the cloud. They develop for on-premises, but Aurora is a database management system developed for cloud infrastructure only, so it can take full advantage of cloud technologies. It combines the high performance and availability of enterprise-grade databases with simplicity and cost-effectiveness of open-source database like MySQL and PostgreSQL. You are actually taking advantage of enterprise-grade database, but you are paying fees like a MySQL or PostgreSQL open-source database. Amazon developed this whole database management system in-house. Why? Years ago, Amazon was like a biggest customer of Oracle. Amazon scaled so fast as an e-commerce platform, and they faces issue with the Oracle database like a performance issue, scalability issue, and even licensing issue. They also complain about all these problems to the Oracle, but it was not solved by the Oracle. So they decided that, okay, now we will build our own enterprise-grade database management system that can scale world's biggest platform like Amazon. So they developed this. They faces many challenges because it was fight with the world's number 1 database management company like Oracle. Oracle also said that it is not easy to develop on database management system and fight with us. But Amazon developed this and announced this in 2014. And they migrated all their existing database from Oracle to Aurora. And do you know how many database they migrated? Approximately 75,000. Today, Amazon completely running on Amazon Aurora. Now, if you have global application, you have huge number of users, and if you want to use Aurora as a backend, you can also use this because now Aurora is a part of RDS. Now you may have one question here in your mind that okay, but what are the unique features of Aurora? That I am going to explain you right now. So let's start with step by step, and here I have 8 features. First, it is MySQL and PostgreSQL compatible, means if you have your application and this application is using MySQL or PostgreSQL, you can directly migrate from MySQL to Aurora because Aurora is compatible with MySQL and Postgre. You do not need to change any code in your application because it is actually compatible with both of this database management system. Now you may ask one another question as well that okay, but we are happy with the MySQL and PostgreSQL. So why we should think about migration? So here is the reason: high performance. Up to 5 times the throughput of MySQL Community Edition and up to 3 times the throughput of Postgre. If you create same instance of MySQL and an Aurora SQL compatible database, you will get 5 times throughput than the normal MySQL Community Edition. Same way, 3 times in the case of Postgre. So you will get higher performance with the same size of instance. Then cluster storage. Let's say that if I am going to create Aurora MySQL compatible database right now, I have selected this, and if you scroll down here, you will get this option cluster storage configuration. Look at this. You will get this option only if you are creating Aurora, right? If you go to the normal database, let's say that in another window, I have selected MySQL, and if I am going to scroll down, you will not get any options related to the cluster storage. So here, Amazon Aurora supports cluster storage, right? And cluster storage having 3 unique advantages that you are not going to get in the normal database management system. 6-way replication across 3 AZ. It is automatically built. We do not need to configure this, but whenever you are going to store data, the data will be replicated 6 ways, and it is going to use 3 availability zone automatically. Aurora uses storage cluster with 6 copies distributed across the 3 AZ, ensure high availability, high durability, and faster failover. In RDS, we don't have this facility. RDS uses EBS volume. If you look at over here, okay, here I am getting this cluster storage configuration. If I am going to the RDS, I have to go to the storage, and it is going to use normal EBS volume used by the EC2 instance. Another big difference that we have over here for the cluster storage is you do not need to specify size. Okay, it is having auto scaling facility. So let's talk about this as well. Auto scaling storage or auto storage scaling. Aurora start with a small amount of storage, 10 GB, and dynamically scale up to 128 TB as data grow without manual intervention or downtime. We do not need to specify any size. It will scale automatically. In RDS, we have this storage auto scaling facility, but it is a partial, and RDS scaling required manual adjustment and has engine specific storage limit. If I am talking about normal RDS, here we can store data of up to 64 TB. It is the highest capacity. In cluster storage configuration of Aurora, we have 128 TB. Second thing is here you have to set up storage auto scaling, and you have to specify size, maximum storage size, which is not required over here. By default, it is having auto scaling facility available. And the third advantage of cluster storage, self-healing storage. Automatically detect and repair data corruption at the storage layer. In RDS, we don't have this particular facility. So the first of main advantage that we can say that it supports cluster storage, while other RDS engines not supporting this, right? Now then, if you scroll down, here you will get this particular deployment option as well. It is supporting serverless, means no configuration required. It will scale automatically. Okay, so let me close all this. And here, serverless option, we call it Aurora serverless. Automatically scale database capacity based on demand, ideal for predictable or variable workload. In RDS, no. Let's say that if you don't want to use Aurora serverless, you can also define size of your database, but serverless facility is also available. So in serverless, as you know that the scaling is almost automatic. If you go to the normal RDS database, here you can select your DB instance size, but there is no serverless option available. So let me go to the MySQL engines. And here we don't have serverless option. Yes, definitely you can select a database instance size according to your requirement, which is also available in Aurora. Now, multi-AZ supports. Aurora supports multi-AZ deployment by default with automatic failover to Aurora replicas of seamless availability. Now, this is one of the biggest advantage of Aurora. Let's say that if I am going to the Aurora and if I am going to scroll down, here I have multi-AZ deployment. Let me tell you, Aurora by default providing multi-AZ deployment. Right? Now you have to choose that, do you want to create reader node or not? Okay. But in any case, it is having multi-AZ default option. If you go to the RDS, if you scroll down here, they are giving us three options. If I am going to select single DB instance, we don't have multi-AZ facility. Your database will be available into the only one availability zone. Here we have these two options, and multi-AZ DB cluster is a new one, right? Multi-AZ DB cluster is actually providing us both high availability and performance. Multi-AZ DB instance is actually providing us high availability but no performance benefit, right? If you have any doubt about this, please watch our availability and durability video on Amazon RDS. I'm going to give you link into the description. But here, what we have, a multi-AZ deployment feature. Let's discuss more about it. Read replicas in the different AZ can also offload the read traffic. So here, if I'm going to the Aurora multi-AZ deployment, it is going to create read replica or a reader node in another availability zone, which is actually doing two-in-one function. One, it is providing high availability, and also it is going to handle read queries. Okay. In RDS, we have two options that I already explained you. One, multi-AZ single standby. Here it is multi-AZ single standby, which is not going to provide you any performance benefit. This option does not offer any performance benefit as the standby instance cannot handle the read traffic. You are paying almost double amount, but you are only getting high availability, no performance benefit. But yes, we have multi-AZ DB cluster reader node facilities available, right? So yeah, similar to Aurora, RDS DB cluster distribute the read replica across AZ, allowing read scaling and faster failover. So it was multi-AZ support with both benefits like high availability and performance. Now in RDS, we have this multi-AZ DB cluster, which is giving this facility. But before multi-AZ DB cluster introduced in RDS, it was only multi-AZ, which is like having no performance benefit. Okay. Now, if you scroll down here, we are actually discussing all the different features that we have in Aurora than the RDS, but there are some hidden features as well, which is not visible to you right now, but we should discuss about this as well. In exam, they're asking about it. So let's talk about all these options as well. I'm going to start with
Sorry, I know that you want to watch full video, but full video is now not available on YouTube. If you want to watch full video, I want you to go to our website. When you will go to our website, you will find out our course 100 Days YouTube Challenge. I want you to enroll for this course by paying only 499 rupees for lifetime if you are from India. If you are from outside of India, you just need to pay $7 US. Once you will enroll to this course, you are going to get all full videos over there on our portal. You are also going to get certificate after completing the course, and we have just uploaded 120 videos. We are going to upload another 120 videos as well. So there will be total 240 videos. I hope we are going to meet inside the class. Thank you very much.